One member, one God, Trinity. So I have to just be on a specific. The charms are the detachable ones, are the ones that only LOLs are the ones that could give a charm out and then get another one. The person that holds a charm can always give it out. Like share that. That's a bond that you share. So it's like a connection that you share with somebody. I'm just gonna say specifically significant other. I don't want to. There's no details left or right or left. It's someone that you bonding with, and you see that is there, and it just tells me we're gonna produce. What we're gonna produce? That's why any specific on that's just between that, you and that person, right? Doesn't really need to be out there. So I'm not putting myself out there with labeling myself because I'm with somebody that I know I'm gonna produce, that you can see and people can see like there's energy going around us that generates even a look. It's not deceiving you. You can see auras, you can see energy. So I'm with that because before I paired with you, you took care of your image to enlighten me about your spirit that's out here, right? So as soon as I connect with it, you see that there's certain things that is gonna connect. Maybe you did something over here with your certain parts of your image and the way you present yourself. You did something for yourself that's even better. And everybody's always looking for that thing that makes them better. And then when you see that somebody catches on to that better, you're like, bang, I got that right here. So you know how to drive that better. Pick it up. You start producing with that. Then that better understands that you're going to produce better. And it's better like that to start because you're already putting that better out there. You're displaying it. You're representing it. You're not holding back from it. So less than that, you don't even see, because your life is good when you being taken care of. So this whole thing, the charm goes with like the little horse. It's like it represents suyo caballo. So that's it representing like that's your significant other. Like you can see that you both gotta care for each other, and then it's gonna produce something. It don't matter who you are, what you do in life. And I want to leave it like that. I don't want to put no labels on nobody, because those spirits are the ones that I'm going to speak to and going to bring me wellness. Now, whatever, people want to have a label and never want to touch the experience and want to say they about it because they know all about it, or they have, they feel like they could interfere with my business. I have my cameraman, everybody that's involved with mine. I have all the evidence that I need for myself. You already know. So I got all in my rights and my copyrights to hold my peace, and I don't have no responsibility to be putting any more labels than what that is right there, because that's what uplifts my spirit, knowing that another individual is out here and I'm connecting with something they present themselves with, and I can see that we could go there because I'm doing the same thing. Where I'm not working on myself and making myself, feel good. When you feel good, all of a sudden, like, you see what appeals to you, you put that feel good feeling with everything else that appeals to you, and then you start going from there. You start building with people that's gonna understand that you feel good to be treated in a certain way that you're putting yourself out here to be. And that person's all for it. Not only that, they can 10 times more of that energy, where others can't do that. Why wouldn't I want to pay attention to that? The others didn't pay attention to your whole senses when you out here making it feel good for yourself. I can feel when you feel good. That energy, I brush through people and I can feel that. I can see it from a long too. And then the RAM, I can see it from all. I love it. I'm out here for that. That's why I say, all right, I'm not sticking to that whole traditional where, suyo caballo is like, it's just the whole point. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male or female. It doesn't have to be a male or female. Like, people get together and they produce on all these different things. It doesn't even have to be just the people on people is, you want to say personal, but whatever, it's out there. We have businesses, we have services that we put out there. It don't matter who it be. It don't matter how you be. You could be anywhere in this world, whether you're female or male. You're gonna make a suggest. You're gonna suggest stuff because you're gonna feel some things that's being putting out there. You can reach people in so many levels now, and that doesn't mean because they know about what's been written and all they in their experience either. Like I was saying in the beginning. That's why this is a special piece, when you could put these pieces together of all different, even generations, that this is to keep a piece of and put a charm out, and that charm it actually attracts what you put out. Is official. You have that charm, and you want to show to that person that charm is on. That person, she, the business is gonna feel it. You're gonna see a shine. You're gonna feel the shine about it. You're gonna like a lot about it. You're gonna feel more togetherness, unified. You're gonna feel more educated. You're gonna feel a lot more wellness. It's more connected. You are more connected when you're producing in this field, in this realm. The realm gives it starts giving a lot, and you're like, it all interacts each other. What field she's coming from and what field you coming from is just connecting, and no matter where you're from. That's why I don't bother, like, oh my God, you don't see me with no, I see all and feel all. And I'm all in the realm. And I'm guiding all too that's out here, that I'm here to hold and protect. You know? To protect minds and to make sure that, others, are not being interfered with our practices that we do. And that's why this piece is a special piece, because it goes together with other individuals that they do carry themselves in that way. So it's not about putting the picture of what and who. It's just, there's a relationship, there's something there that you can produce with. It meets the eye, because then it goes from there. And then when you go and you see about it, you feel 100% more. And then you start getting more of it. It's an abundance. It's an abundance with things that connect. So I don't need to label anything or say anything more, because it could be in any level that anybody could be. It's just coming in together for this. I'm the one that's gonna be always. If I don't see it individually, like out there, it don't mean it could be in a group. It could be in places, people, places, and things. It's not gonna just jump on something that's like, that doesn't really go with myself and the way I'm connected. And I'm connected to the realm, and I'm connected to life. It's not gonna go, because I know a lot of it. You already know. You gotta keep it authentic. You gotta keep it official. Like, people know when you're wearing that gem, that your mouthpiece and that piece that bring that production came together, and it's 100, like, spoken for. That puts the value in the shoe that you're wearing too, because it's not just the shoe. It tells you who and how things is. It has a presentation that holds through generations, and it holds through every streets, and it holds through any borough, any island. It's collected from essence up to date. I'm talking about indigenous. It's connected to how the world is working and is manifesting together. This is a together piece that is well put together and is a well piece. Dime dimension collection, of course. MOL to MOL. PYP. Popcorn. You see the piece. That's the master right there. So that's all in my production is copywritten all. So this is how we understand we have, and we could give and produce and be in wellness. Mentally, it's a good look, it's a good feel. You already know. People know what that represents in different places, people, places, and things. And this already has branched out. It's already worldwide and back. So it's all like it's all on your footsteps. You take it there from there. Take your charm. The charmnettes are the people that are going to be. It's not necessarily a label, but they're going to be the ones that they're going to represent where the charm also shares. So they give it to somebody that's a charmnet. It's a charm net. So that will, just to hold, then that person has an authority to charm someone else if that charm is still not. Even if you don't see the person that ever gave you that charm, you hold that. So to pass that, you holding that, to pass that on, has to hold that significant. Because everybody holds their own piece. And that's the only way that you could get a charm, a pair of sneakers with those. That's the only way. You gotta of course start with an MOL or LOL, and then we take it from there. The original, the regular pairs, you could get the ones that doesn't require or doesn't hold the charm. There's a undetachable one that's going to be put there. So it's all in the make. It's all in the make for the manufacturers right now, and we could take it there any time, any place that is needed. So, I mean, this is an independent. It's not like a building or a place that you're going to go buy it. So you got to be strong on the word of mouth right now. And whatever is said viral about this but get it from the source. Get it from the source right here. And then you good. Then you got the next steps on those fresh pairs right there. It has a dimension also. I'm gonna have some special editions where you see where in the front where it looks like a new peel, like when you buy the hat, you get the sticker with the glow. I'm gonna put maybe a shiny spot where that piece that you see that is being lifted, because when you got that, is a fresh pair of whatever you got there. People just like to keep that sticker there sometimes. I mean, I'm not putting a sticker. I'm just making it look real good for special edition ones. Party put up of course I put the shiny hologram. That's all in the copyrights that you already know. It's a nice piece. You get all black. I was thinking of just making it all solid, all white or all black for now. And then like customized colors is like, it could be just that. We could start playing that feel. That's our thing right there. Let's take care of that.